Fiona Bruce opened up about being asked on multiple occasions whether she was ambitious during her hugely successful career, having never heard the same asked of a man. Fiona Bruce, 57, has been on our screens since 1994, becoming one of the most well-known female faces in TV. But during her climb to the top, she revealed she experienced what many successful and determined women come up against in highly competitive industries. In a new interview, the Question Time presenter was less than impressed to have been asked multiple times whether she would describe herself as ambitious. When I started my career, I got asked that time and time again, she sighed. In the end, I was thoroughly sick of it because I never heard a man being asked that. It's the same as only women being described as feisty. You want to do as well as you can in your job, that's human nature. Like many of people across the nation, Fiona was still working hard during the pandemic but was a little skeptical about being the newsroom during the height of it all. There were times when coming into the newsroom didn't feel good because the pandemic was really peaking, she said, and lots of people's NHS apps were pinging telling them to self-isolate. I remember I came in one day and one of the editors muttered darkly, 17 people have had to go home already, because their apps were going off. So you just think, ugh, I'm not really sure if I want to be here. Fiona added, but that was a handful of times, otherwise it was really good to keep going as it gave me a focus and it felt important to keep people informed. With COVID well and truly paving a new way of life for many TV programs, the Antiques Roadshow host can't wait for the live audience to return to Question Time. When the live audience comes back, I will kiss every single one of them, whether they like it or not. She exclaimed to Good Housekeeping. There is no substitute for having people actually there, seeing what they want to talk about and gauging their reactions when the politicians speak. Having a live audience makes the program an event, it's the bit I enjoy most. Elsewhere, Fiona touched on balancing her successful work life and motherhood. She shares 2 children with her 65-year-old husband, media chairman Nigel Sharrock's, son Sam, 23, and 19-year-old daughter Mia. Putting it down to having the same live-in nanny for 20 years, who moved out when Mia finished her GCSEs, Fiona questioned whether she spent enough time with her children over the years when they were growing up. I think scratch the surface of any working woman and she will always think, probably not, she admitted. I don't think there's such a thing as quality time with your children. I think it's quantity. But there's never been any question that they take precedence over everything in my life, and always have done. Read the full interview with Fiona Bruce in the October issue of Good Housekeeping, on sale 28 August. It is available in all supermarkets and online at Mags Direct.